Hello, my name is Paula Conrad. I'm a real estate broker in the region of Waterloo, and today I want to give you an update on our real estate market for the month of March. Let's get to it. All right, so for month of March, we had 1 month of inventory for single detached homes, for semi-detached homes, and for townhouses. And for all three types of properties, there was no change from the month of February, and all three are in a seller's market. Okay, for condominium apartments, we did see a drastic drop. We're talking from 4 months, we went to 2 months of inventory for the month of March. So now we are also in seller's market for this type of property. The number of active listings for single detached homes, we had 394 listings. That's 18 more versus previous month. For semi-detached homes, 27. That's 2 more than in February. 112 for townhouses. That's 1 more versus February. And 203 listings for condominium apartments. That's 4 more versus February. The number of homes sold in March, now here we're actually going to see a significant difference between a month of February and month of March. For single detached homes, we sold 354 homes. That's 99 more than we sold in the previous month. For semi-detached homes, we sold 42. That's 14 more than in February. For townhouses, we sold 125. That's 25 more than the previous month. For condominium apartments, 86, and that's 31 more than the previous month. So as you can see, buyers are getting more active, and they started buying a little bit more aggressively in the month of March. Average homes sold for $910,000 for single detached home. That's up 3.5% versus February. And just as a reminder, February was 1% down from January. So not a crazy jump, but it's still a jump from the beginning of the year. Semi-detached homes, average sale price was $667,000 with change. That's 4.9% increase versus February, and February was 2.5% up from January. So relatively good price increase from the beginning of the year. For townhouses, 644,000 on average, 0.4% versus February, and February was 2.9 up from January. For condominium apartments, 461,000 on average. That's up 5.2% versus February, and February was up 5% from January. So the biggest increase since the beginning of the year from all these types of properties for condominium apartments. Okay, next up, the average home sold in 17 days for single detached homes. That's 1 day extra as compared to February. For semi-detached homes, 2 weeks on average. That's less 4 days versus February. For townhouses, 17 days. That's 5 days less versus February. For condominium apartments, 34 days. That's 1 day extra versus February. So we're selling a little bit in a shorter time than the previous month, but it does depend on the type of property you're buying. Okay, average sale to list ratio in March was for single detached home. Sellers got 102.6% of what they were asking, so 2.4% increase versus February. For semi-detached homes, sellers got 105.4% of the asking price, so 4.3% more versus February. For townhouses, 102.3%, that's 2.3% more versus February. And condominium apartments, on average, they got 97.8%, that's actually down 0.4% versus February. So we're starting to see properties being sold above asking. Now let's talk about interest rate update as of today, April 4th, courtesy of Dan Simpson from Dominion. Prime rate 6.7, nothing has changed there. Variable rate 5.8%, and I believe, yes, it's a increase of 0.1% from the previous month when I was reporting. 5-year fixed rate 4.59%, and that's actually a decrease of 0.2% from the previous month. Of course, with 25-year amortization and on credit approval. Market trend summary. Okay, so as we saw, buyers are becoming much more active. They kind of adjusted to the new interest rate, to their new buying power, adjusted, regrouped and started buying. So that's a good sign that we are entering spring market. For number of listings, we are still short. We definitely would like to see more listings. I'm hoping that April is gonna be more active and more sellers will come to the market. As whether it's a buyer's or seller's market, as we saw, it's definitely a seller's market because of a shortage of properties. Prices are steadily rising. Not in a crazy way, but there is an increase, slowly but surely. And that's about it. We'll see what April will bring, and we have Easter around the corner, so happy Easter to everyone who celebrates. If you don't, enjoy your long weekend, and have a wonderful week, guys. See you next month.